Recording in progress. That's what it says when I turn on the record. So we're on.
And then it asks me if I want to leave the meeting because it's being recorded.
It does?
Yeah.
You say, no, I don't want to leave the meeting.
Yeah. Like, why would I want to leave the meeting just because it's being recorded?
Jess, you seem to be in a very fancy house.
I am in my fancy Christmas themed house because I'm all about Christmas.
No, you're not.
This is that
Don't-
Grinch smile.
Don't lie to our viewers.
I got my Grinch dress on. I'm wearing green.
Don't lie to all 7 of our viewers.
I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can do
What is it?
I can
My
get
children are all in the spirit.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I'm wearing a Merry Christmas shirt. Ask me how many of these I have.
I know, and I thought about that. I actually, shop for trying to find some Christmas sweatshirts to try and see more.
Sam's. Go to Sam's.
Any of them, nor did I. I think they'll burn if they touch me. Like if I put them on, it'll probably.
Right.
It's
They
like
might.
magnets trying to come together. They'll be like,
Don't try to push Christmas on people. It ain't your thing.
Yeah, it's not your thing. It's it's definitely my thing. I can do it.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean,
Just be you. Just be you and save your money.
Right.
okay, let's drink some wine.
Just provide us advent calendars and you
Wine advent calendars is as Christmassy as you get.
It's about the only advent calendar that I get really excited about. I'm like, oh,
This is so true, actually, Holly. This is a very
you're telling me I get to open
you've
a
never a real friendship.
This is it.
Okay, so how long did everybody's bottles last from the last one? Because now that we're drinking these larger bottles.
JJ made his dad drink the swill like 4 days later.
Yeah.
Which one was the swill, the Malbec?
I don't know which one it was. It was just 4 days old and it had been opened. I just felt like it should not have been drank. I thought I was going to cook with it, and he gave it to his dad.
My goodness. Oh man, these corks are no joke. Oh. I mean, when's the last time you heard a pop like that?
Not for the.
This one's a little tough.
Yeah.
My mom is confused about why we don't ever use the I'm not using the Corvin for these. She would like to know why I'm not using my fancy Corvin for these, which actually would make a lot of sense.
This, but I mean, you'd have to have a lot of them.
Well, if we are opening 5 bottles, it actually does kind of make sense to do that. Maybe I should go get it.
Yeah. You have 5 things that you can put in there? How many do they come with?
Well, no, you do here, I'll show you.
Oh, here's it. Yeah, you just put it in there and then it sucks it up and right. Okay, I remember now. I was forgetting that then you could just do a pour. Actually, it's kind of a good idea.
Yeah, see, so
This is really riveting television watching us open bottles.
it's such a great bottle that I don't want to drink too much of it. I definitely don't want to waste it.
Enough. I'm going to start with 2 and then I'll open in between. So we can get to the drinking.
You do what? Start with 2. What?
I'm going to say, from previous videos, all of our, many followers, you've heard me talk about how much I love big buttery Chardonnays, and pretty much none of the Chardonnays that we have tasted in any of our videos have been to my standard. Well, this last trip to Napa, I kind of had an aha moment based on some conversations that we had with some of the winemakers, because basically nobody was making buttery Chardonnays. They were all like, your Chardonnay is going to be different than what you're used to. But yet everybody was saying the same thing. So I'm like, actually, you're not different than anybody because nobody's doing this right now. But they did make the point that one of the things that they're getting away from with the buttery Chardonnay is that's the oak, that's coming from the barrels. And so they kind of made the point that they want to taste the wine, not the barrel. So the oakiness was, from the fermentation process, not from the actual grape. And So they felt like a lot of the younger winemakers are trying to get away from that. And although I still love a big, bold, buttery Chardonnay, I realized that, I'm drinking it for the barrel, and maybe I should expand my palate a little bit so to get to know the grape a little bit. So we definitely had some. I know we had some.
Somebody taught you something?
I know, it was amazing. I loved it. And
need
so we had some there that were not, a year ago I'd have been like, oh, swill. And now it was, I was like, okay, I could get behind this. So I'm expanding my palate is what I'm saying. I'm not going to be negative Nancy about a Chardonnay.
Do you know what's great? All 5 of what we're having this evening. Yes, 5. 5. We're trying.
Yeah.
All of them are different. And it's going to cause for amazing conversation.
Oh, excellent. They're all different varieties. Yes, I saw that. Okay. For our first one, this is an Italian Chardonnay, which again, not something that I would associate with good Chardonnay because it's going to be California or best. But I am expanding my palate. So this is going to be an Italian Chardonnay. And it says the most heralded of the world's white wine varieties, Chardonnay has found a home under the sunny Italian skies. With a healthy nose of orchard fruit and a rich, creamy palate, the unique character of our Italian Chardonnay derives from the convergence of tradition and innovation. Sounds pretty scary.
What smells?
Yeah, I guess I didn't know Italians did a whole lot of Chardonnay.
Well, so I'm gonna stop and say, it does say here that the growing regions are mainly France and the USA. It doesn't even mention Italy at all. And it does mention Austria, which I wouldn't have known. But, aromas of apples and pears, citrusy, dry mineral like Helen Mirren in The Queen. I got that book out again. I thought it was important that we really revive in case we needed to address any celebrities.
I do like Helen Mirren.
That does not taste like Chardonnay.
No,
it doesn't at all.
It's like fruit water.
Like what?
Fruit water. It tastes like the water that I would get at the spa. It's like water
infused like lemon and lime with maybe some pears in there. No, apples, Granny Smith apples.
Green apples, yeah, definitely green apple. Whoa,
sorry, my daughter is. She's got a real cute headband on that has big red bow on it. I don't need a headband tonight because I already have one.
Oh. Yes, we love your halo. It's adorable.
Oh, so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So sweet. Caroline. Shh, shh, shh.
I wonder if they have horns. I mean, can I get like Christmas horns? Little devils? Filter that has like, like a devil's tail coming out from the back.
Let me see if that's a possibility. Hold on.
I really want to know how you did that.
Well, I'm just that good.
It's like when my kids get on like YouTube or the Messenger, and they just sit there and they like do funny things with their faces. Like they don't actually talk to anybody. They just like change their face and make funny noises.
Yeah. So there is no devil. However, there is this right here.
Oh, no, that's appropriate.
What are you doing? Where are you going to do that?
Lesson 101 for Zoom. You go to background and filters and you click on filters instead of background.
Well, yeah, but I'm not fine. Like, where is that? I don't even have that. There we
go. Now I'm in a stadium.
You're in a theater. Yeah.
Or a theater. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
All right. Watching your face on the screen.
Well, what's cool is watch this. I mean, I'm on TV now. Okay. I'm going to have to mute myself.
What is she doing?
But those aren't working.
Oh, you went sideways again, Holly.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't move it.
No, but remember we had that problem with you last year. It's like when you did something with your filters, you went sideways.
Okay.
I've never done anything with my filters.
What are we gonna say about this Chardonnay?
I don't hate it. I mean, like I actually like it. It just doesn't taste like,
Kind of crisp.
yeah, it's like a good summer wine.
I would agree.
It doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. Like it's not like super bold or anything like that, but
You know what? It would make a really good sangria.
White wine sangria.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, see, it's jacking mine up.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're straight on. Hey, hey, little dear. Oh dear. Yeah. So what we decide we're doing a scale of 1 to 5 or 10?
Yeah, we did.
Because I feel like it was too much.
We do grades or we did numbers?
We did numbers.
Okay. 1 to 10?
We did,
Mhm.
because I said that 10 was too much.
Okay. So 5.
Yeah, we did 1 to 5.
Okay. I'm going to go like 3, not for Chardonnay, but because I could probably make that into some pretty good sangria. So not the worst, but I mean, that's like Walmart wine to me.
Yeah, I'm just not, I feel like it's kind of boxy, like box wine. Like,
Yeah. And I'm not digging on Walmart. It's just here in Arkansas, we don't get good wine in the grocery store, except Kroger. It has come along now, but yeah.
Yeah, I would say 3.
Okay. All right. Moving on to Sauvignon Blanc. Oh, my favorite. Oh, yay.
what do we do? Oh, Sauvignon Blanc. Yes, this is
The
all.
unbelievable thing about this is that the name of this is Stacks and Stones. I mean, I feel like we could go so many places with that. Oh, what happened with, did it?
What are you doing?
Spilling her wine. Shooting
I was
wine.
using the Corbin. I may or may not have pushed the button and it was upright and it just. It's hard.
All right, so this Sauvignon
No,
Blanc from France. Oh, here we go. No future picnic will ever feel complete without this fresh, crisp, vibrant Sauvignon Blanc. With a healthy, exotic nose and tropical fruit notes in the mouth, this tasty French white is built to work with all palates and circumstances. Spread the blanket, relax, and enjoy. Spread the blanket with your Stacks and Stones.
Okay, what celebrity do we have with this, Stephanie?
What is this Sauvignon?
Unfortunately, they were lame on this one.
Darn.
This was from France, right? So it says Sauvignon Blanc is crisp, fresh, and appealing as a face mask on a Sunday morning.
Mask?
Yeah, because you partied on Saturday and you wake up and need something on your face.
Growing regions: France, Switzerland, Austria, New Zealand, and USA. We kind of knew.
We knew New Zealand. I mean, I think everybody thinks New Zealand with Sauvignon
Yeah.
Blanc.
Well, it's just funny when you say face mask. I don't think about like any for these days. I think of COVID. Don't get the COVID mask. Not
Oh, yeah.
like
Like actually to help
make
your
my face look.
face mask. You think
Yeah, because I was like, a face mask on a Sunday morning. Why would you only wear it on Sunday? Because
This is like the least grapefruity Sauvignon Blanc. This has way more pear,
it smells great.
and I can drink this. Like
it does smell really
Really?
good.
It smells super grapefruity.
it doesn't taste it to me. I tasted pear.
It's good.
I like this a lot.
Mhm.
This is actually a very good Sauvignon Blanc.
It is. I'm not crazy about Sauvignon Blancs, but I like this one.
Yeah.
It's good.
I would say it's not, I would say less pear. I would say more lemon lime than grapefruit, which is a lot of the ones, that you get that,
Yeah.
which I,
Yeah.
But
It's definitely citrus, but I just don't get, I mean, like usually we drink a Sauvignon Blanc and I am just like kicked in the face with a grapefruit. It's like they just, shove
Yeah,
it
this
up in my face.
doesn't have grapefruit.
No, I actually like this. Although, I remember growing up and my mom used to eat a grapefruit in the morning. Remember those special spoons that they had, the spoons with like,
I've got them.
yeah, I
It
mean,
was always on a diet. You always had grapefruit in the morning when you were on a diet.
I was fascinated with that. And I wanted to love it. I wanted to
Put
like it.
like
Like,
sweet and low on the top.
yeah, she put salt or something like
Salt,
something.
maybe it was salt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
Sweeter.
put sugar. But if you were on a diet, you would put sweet and low, or
Something
you
like
don't
that.
put you don't put salt.
Oh, I wanted to like it so much. I mean, I tried it so many times and I'm like, oh, I mean, you get to use the special spoon. And like sit it in a bowl. It was like a half of a grapefruit.
You never liked it.
Never.
I like
Never.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5. I actually really like it.
I do too.
I'm gonna go 4 out of 5 too, which is probably the highest score has ever been given by a Sauvignon Blanc from me.
No, Sauvignon Blanc from Correlation Sauvignon Blanc
I don't
from
even consider that a Sauvignon Blanc. I like skip over
That's
that
out of 10.
completely. I try
Yeah,
not to even say.
I'm
Mhm.
sure.
It's good. I mean, this isn't Correlation good, but I mean, I can't even call that a Sauvignon Blanc. I just pretend it's a Chardonnay.
These are right. You can't twist these. So for some reason on these white ones,
Some of them, they're
Yeah.
hard, they're
they're off.
Fruity nose, but not.
Chris is trying it. He heard me talking about it. And he was like, "Oh, I need to come try this."
Jess doesn't hate
I'm
it.
waiting for you to come over, but
You want to be a celebrity? Come on in.
Chris is going to be our celebrity guest today. He is. Hey, Chris.
I know.
Shaved my head.
Best.
It's not really fruity nose. Not so much of it. Definitely no butter.
No, but Sauvignon Blanc.
This would be. I will say that would be awesome. Like on the boat. Like, in the
Chris thinks
summer.
it's a boat wine.
Yeah. boat wine.
Cool
Both
wine.
of them are boat wine for sure.
Cool wine.
Mm-hmm.
Except the first one is more. First one is more of a sangria boat wine, right, Jess?
We're gonna put some crystal light in that puppy.
There we
All right.
That was CC. Woo, and back in the
Chenin
background.
Blanc. Okay, so yeah, let's read about Chenin Blanc because I know we've had this before.
Okay.
And it's more of a France region, right?
Well, yeah. So growing regions, France, dry to sweet, and South Africa is only dry.
Okay, so this one is from South Africa. So only dry. Yeah, I feel like I've had like almost like a sweet Chenin Blanc before. All right,
That
this
smells-
one
That
says
smells good.
is South Africa's signature grape variety. Really? What I feel like there's something else in South Africa that we.
Good.
I don't know. I hadn't tried it yet.
Oh,
Cece's trying it. No, try it.
Oh, good.
You will be the first trier. We won't put you on camera. We'll just hear what you have to say about it.
So this one, it says, is very typical of the region's style. Its green apple, verbena, and honeysuckle core lead to a laser-focused, detailed finish. We love it with charcuterie, seafood, or a simple roast chicken in a cream sauce.
Roast.
They didn't bring up salad.
Well, now
Oh.
I want to show Lord.
This advent calendar is so sophisticated compared to the last one. The last one just repeated salad all the time when it was a white wine.
It was, yes. It was always a
Salad.
We recommend you don't eat a salad with this advent calendar because it's more expensive and it's better. And it's half bottles instead
You
of
know, this is not a salad wine. This is a charcuterie wine.
this is your good. This is the fancy word. This is the fancy word wine.
And you know that they're opening a charcuterie restaurant in Benton. Did you know that?
I mean,
No.
okay, listen. Now that, have you noticed charcuterie like displays have become the thing? Like, all these Facebook people have been putting like full table charcuterie. Like we had some friends who did the Halloween thing. And I mean, how big was that? Like 5 feet long kind of thing?
Yeah, so it's the owners of Baja Grill. They're opening our charcuterie restaurant where that's all. I mean, I guess that's all that it is.
I mean, I feel like we can get in on that. I mean, we figured out salami
Let
roast
you
is
make
like that.
I think if,
What now?
if
What'd you
I
say?
mean, I heard about some charcuterie place in Benton, and I think you can like make your own. Like you can, it's like you can have a class too, like they do classes. So you build your own and you take it with you, kind of thing. You know,
Like beer.
are you ready for the tutorial on Chenin Blanc?
Chenin Blanc.
I know what celebrity it is.
It says it's hyperactive. Lively. Okay, there is a celebrity. Okay,
I'm not.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'd like for you to guess what celebrity.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, you gotta give us a little bit more than that. Like,
She said like,
Lively, light, proud, complicated, and can be made in a range of styles from sweet to dry.
I still go Jim Carrey. He can be the Grinch or he can be, you know,
The girl, and she's younger than Jim Carrey. She sings. Kim will read it again. Lively, light, proud, and complicated can be made in a range of styles from sweet to dry, like a young Miley Cyrus.
Reese. Okay.
Which is why I don't like this wine. I don't like that and I don't like her. So,
I like Iris.
I
know.
Not good.
y'all.
I like her. She's weird, but I like her.
Mm,
Oh, I like this. You don't like
mm-mm,
this.
mm-mm. It's like
Oh, I like
sour. It tastes too sour.
I like it. I get, totally get the exotic fruits. I like it.
Yeah, maybe a little too much papaya for me.
Papaya?
Mm-hmm.
Taste papaya?
Like, or even mango.
I-
Like again, it's sort of like that very like it's not citrus, but it's
Passion fruit, herbs,
don't
ginger.
like- I don't like it.
I didn't get herbs. Passion fruit, I could say. Yeah, passion fruit, I could do.
It has like an aftertaste.
I don't like it. Yeah.
I don't
Mm,
really.
I do. Weird. I really. I kind of like it.
Hey, I don't.
That's just
don't- I've never had it. Have I ever had papaya? Be like, oh, that tastes like papaya. I don't think I could do that.
I feel like, I mean, like papaya is like mango. It's like
I don't like mango.
almost like a bitter taste to it. Yeah. Mango is
Hey.
totally sweet.
How you doing?
Hey,
How you
how
doing?
you doing?
Ode to Friends, because I feel like we should all be watching Friends in the holidays. It's like so good for the soul.
We were watching that last night. It was when Phoebe got married.
Yeah, wasn't Scott watching Friends and then like on his phone on the side?
He was watching and betting on the horse races.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Did he bet on Doc's horse?
He did you bet on Doc's horse?
No.
He didn't. He didn't know it was Doc's horse until the race was over.
But we asked Doc tonight when he bought our steaks, if we're like, oh, you bringing steaks over? That sounds great. So we're thinking, oh,
He celebrated.
Yeah.
He's celebrating. Oh no, he did. He didn't. He doesn't ever bet on his own horse.
Oh, of course not. Well, as the owner, doesn't he get something for that?
Yeah. I mean, but do you think it pays for the horses?
Oh, yeah. Good point. Good
Hey,
point.
He didn't tell me if it paid for itself, but I'm going to go ahead and assume it probably. I mean,
Probably
that
not.
horse paid for himself.
It's gonna have to.
Did your husband get his like frugality from his dad? Or both sides?
It's a good question. Both.
Both sides? Okay.
I didn't get it at all, so that's a problem.
I mean, you guys are like yin and yang.
I did win $7.50 on a race today. So
Ah, good job.
You bet from your
Yeah,
phone.
he bet $2.
Good
$5
job.
bet. It was a $5 bet and he won $7.50
Hey.
from his
No,
phone.
I can't get this I can't get the thing off of this one.
Yeah, these were not easy. We're drinking now. Now we are Pinot Grigio, another one of my favorites.
I like Pinot Grigio.
I know you do. All right, this one says, this is also Italian. So the Della Venezia appellation was created to guarantee the quality of the Pinot Grigios from the northern Italian region. That's where you guys went for your honeymoon, right? Northern Italy?
No, it wasn't northern. It was like central Italy. We were in Venice, Florence, and Rome.
Okay.
But I will say the Italians do know how to do a good Pinot Grigio.
Mm.
They really know how to do a Chianti.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. It says this model is a result of this quality revolution, brisk and fresh enough to pair with cuisine, yet with enough bold fruit character to stand on its own.
I will say this is my favorite label. I do like the label. It's a pretty label.
Oh, that's pretty. Castello.
Let's take a label.
Yeah.
Castello.
Modern art.
Castello. Castello.
Castello. I know, I say, well, we should be doing it like this. Did I ever tell you that I got in trouble once with, I was dating this guy when I was in New York, and we went to a steakhouse. And so he was gonna take me to like, kind of, it was like, I wouldn't say it's like a fancy or it's just a well-known steakhouse, right? So we get there and we have reservations, but they're obviously, you know, running behind kind of thing. So we sit at the bar and, you know, I'm chatting it up with the guys at the bar. And I mean, an hour later, we still haven't sat at our table. And so the guy I'm dating telling me, and I mean, even just the ambiance of the steakhouse was very much, and it's very like New York steakhouse. So, I mean, they just have booths, like, you know, like vinyl booths kind of thing.
Tomatoes as an appetizer.
Yeah, exactly. And so and all the other steakhouses I'd ever been to were basically Texas, which were like super nice and modern and white tablecloth, this kind of thing. So I'm sitting around looking around, I'm like, we're gonna pay $50 for a steak in a place like this? Like, really? And so finally he was like, you want to go somewhere else? I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's been an hour, I'm hungry. So we ended up going to Del Frisco's, which is a chain kind of steakhouse, and, you know, again, had a fabulous experience, everything. So fast forward about, I don't know, 3-4 weeks later, it's Christmas time, and he invites me over to his family's house for Christmas Eve dinner or something like that. And so we're sitting there, and you know, we were both living in the city, and so they asked me, like, oh, where are some of your favorite restaurants and places? And so I go on and on and on. I was like, well, you know, like this. I was like, oh, we tried to go to the steakhouse the other day that everybody told me that was so good, but I was looking around, I mean, and it was like way too Guido for me, right? And this guy like kicks me under the table, and I'm like, what? And again, like, I'm just like this girl who doesn't know what they're saying and this kind of thing, and, you know, and he was like, that is very insulting to Italian Americans, you know, to say that. And I was like, and my dad's wife, you know, is Italian. I was like, oh, well, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like it was different. You know, I was like, I didn't mean it disparaging. I mean, I love Italian food. You know? I love that. Huh?
I've never heard that term.
Guido? You know Guido?
You've never heard that term?
No.
Okay.
Well,
That's cool.
yeah. So
I don't know what that means.
it's like, you know, it's like, hey, Guido, it's Italia, you know, it's like just very stereotypical lowbrow Italian, you know, kind of thing. Yeah. So.
You're not involved in this. You sit over there and bet your horses.
The horses are not running right now.
I know. That's all I had.
I mean, they might be in. Well, no, they're not running.
No, I mean, there's always a horse race somewhere. I mean, I'm sure Dubai is racing right now.
I'm gonna tell you what this
So
says.
moving on. So Pinot Grigio from Italy.
It says it's very flattering as its trait. General character of a Pinot Grigio and Pinot Gris is refreshing, lively, and dashing as James Bond.
This is refreshing. This is refreshing.
Yeah.
This is good.
For Pinot Grigio specifically is very light, crisp, and dry. You know, Italian, obviously, Pinot Grigio is the most, you know, obviously Italian. Pinot Gris, sorry. Pinot Gris is, I'm sorry, I kind of had a little bit of a malfunction in my book.
I like it. When I first drank it, I was like, this doesn't really taste like a Pinot Grigio. And then after it sat there for a minute and I drank it again, I liked it better.
I actually like this one. And I mean,
I think it's good.
yeah, it's
I will sip. I mean, I think it's
definitely
definitely
crisp and refreshing and you know, doesn't slap you in the face with a particular fruit. I mean, it's well balanced, I would say.
so Pinot Gris is more rich than, and it's a little sweeter than a Pinot Grigio. It is typically grown in France, Switzerland, or Oregon. So, I mean, I've had a Pinot Oregon,
Yeah, I feel like Oregon is very well known for their.
sweeter than a Pinot Grigio I've had from Italy. But, and a Pinot Gris is more stone fruit, citrus and floral versus, you know, Pinot Grigio is just citrus, apple, and a little more crisp.
Can we talk about what exactly is stone fruit?
Stone fruit is like peaches and apricots and nectarine. Stone fruit.
Okay, I understand that now. Okay. I don't know that I knew that category, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? I mean, wrong. Should we quote unquote search it up as Jordan quoted to me today?
You should ask your husband, since he is the wealth of information. He, you know, knew where the
He's playing goldfish.
was
Goldfish.
it the island off of the coast of Italy.
No, it's the coast of France. It was an
Would they need me?
We don't. No, they didn't need you, honey.
Oh,
No, you're not allowed.
Hey, Booger Bear.
They didn't need you. She goes, did they need me?
Oh, we always need you, Shirley.
Okay, the
Always.
stone fruits include plums, peaches, mango, cherry, a pluot, an apricot, and a nectarine.
Anything with a pit.
What the hell's a pluot? Never even heard of
Oh, a
that.
pluot's a plum and a
Plum and apricot.
yeah,
It's like a
plum
marriage.
part. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Pluot.
Ooh, lychees are part of that too. I love lychee fruit. Remember that was
I'm
the,
not-
like ugly thing that I brought for the kids the other day.
This
All right,
is
what are we gonna rate this at? What are we gonna do this?
Interesting.
like-
You know what else is on the list? Olives.
yeah.
Olives and coconuts.
Do you like this Pinot Grigio
I do.
I do.
compared to the Chenin Blanc?
Well, it's better than the Chenin Blanc for me.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's better than the Chenin Blanc. I wasn't crazy about that.
When I used my Corvin, it created a bubble on the top of my wine.
Look at that. It's got a
Looks like
head.
a
It's
little
got
bit of
foam.
weird. It's a foam.
Yeah.
Look,
Might have also made your halo crooked.
So that's right.
because I've tried 4 maybe, and I had a glass of wine with dinner before that.
That's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
so
what-
next,
what-
moving on, our fifth and final wine of the
Grade
evening.
it. You haven't graded it.
Oh, right. Okay. I liked it. I'm gonna go
My others were 4s, except for the first one.
for- I think it's as good as the Sauvignon Blanc. Did we give that a 4? I'll go 4 again.
We did 4 for Sauvignon Blanc. We didn't rate the Chenin Blanc. I'm gonna give that a 2.5. I did not like that.
I know.
I'll
You-
come in.
All tonight. You like them all. And then yeah, I'll do a 4 for Pinot Grigio. I like it. You know, I like Pinot Grigio anyway.
Yeah, the Chenin Blanc to me was like a 1. I drank that. Okay.
Okay, last one.
Oh my God. First of all,
Evan 7.
let's talk about
Or is it Evan Steven? Evan Steven.
Evan 7. It's Evan
Like
7.
even Steven. But when Stephanie first read it, she was like, oh, Evan 7. I'm like, yeah, neither of those is right.
Maybe it was the glass of wine before we started.
Could be. Could be.
You know what? Maybe it's the fact that I am totally like overwhelmed with emotion, not having to go to work.
Ooh,
Oh, that's not nice.
I
Kind
know.
of like, oh, I'm just vacationing. It's Evan 7. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't buy
Well,
my next 14 days. I really don't care. I'm just going to eat and play.
And have fun. Huh. Well, this says I like what it says on the back. It says those in the know toe, and the high altitude vineyards of Argentina's Salta region produce some of the finest Torrontés wine on earth. From this special location in the Andes foothills comes the scintillating, explosively floral, sweet smelling yet dry tasting conquistador of a wine.
hey, if this is gonna be another flower wine, I'm not gonna be into this. I can
God,
tell you
where
that.
was that one from? That was like Australia or New Zealand. You hate
Hold
it.
on. I gotta look this up because it's not in my other book. So
Oh.
now we move over to a different book.
Torrontés from
One
Salta.
But y'all, the ABV on this one is 13.9. All the others were 12.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. Yeah, I'm sure Wine Folly has this one.
Yeah, I'm looking it up on Wine Folly.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm not searching it up. I'm just looking.
Oh, no,
There's a QR code. I wonder what the QR code does.
it's not. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
like it.
listen, Meyer lemon, peach, rose petal, and geranium. I bet she.
Holly's gonna hate this one.
I already drank it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm like, it's not as bad as that other one. Where like, but it does definitely taste like flowers.
It says it's a little sweeter than most. Is it sweeter, Holly?
Oh, it
It's-
smells like, oh yeah, it smells like a Riesling or a Gewürztraminer.
Hold on,
Oh.
Wow.
I'm still trying to give y'all some background. 198, 199. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, it is definitely sweet. Um,
It's sweet and it's floral.
yeah, this is very much like a Riesling.
I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Very tropical, very lychee fruit. Like, okay, so remember the ugly fruit that I brought over to the house the other day? Were you there? They were like these like brown pods, and they have like spiky things from them. It's called lychee.
Yes.
nut.
You have tons at the store right now.
Yeah, and so they're like when I was in Costa Rica, we ate them all the time. They're amazing.
They put them in with.
Yes.
They don't.
They what?
They don't know where to put them. They're in with the vegetables right now.
Oh yeah, no, it's a fruit, and I mean they make an amazing martini. Like if you ever have a like lychee fruit martini, oh, go for that because it goes well with that. But that's
How
what
I
it
feel
tastes like.
like I like that elderflower. You feel that way about lychee
I
fruit?
do same thing. Like if I see lychee, I'm like, oh yeah, I have to have that.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I'm telling you, like I would drink this in the zombie apocalypse if there was nothing else, but
Mm,
Ooh, it smells so yummy. It smells
Mhm.
like Saint Germain.
mm.
it smells good. It does, but it doesn't. Mm-mm.
Yep, I'm all over it. I'll take your bottle. I'll
Yeah,
give
I
you
will
whatever.
too. Yeah,
What do you
Yeah,
want?
you
this is good.
Let's- trade.
Do you
I
need me
like-
to walk it over?
I mean,
What do you?
nice.
we gotta have like a potato gun that can like shoot things from your house to ours.
It's
We'd
not
have to
fun.
have like. I don't know. That's not gonna work.
You can totally have this. I mean, like you don't even have to. I mean, like, mm-mm. I did like. I think I'm gonna say. I think out of tonight, my favorite was the Sauvignon Blanc, which is weird because I'm not usually like a huge.
Yeah,
But I like. That's.
Oh my-
this is
This
good.
is-
I'm giving this a 4.25. This is my
I'm giving
favorite.
a 1.5.
5 out of 5.
You got a 5. Woo!
Did
Yeah.
you? Did you?
Happy vacation. I don't need the Corbin for this one. I may just open it.
Poor Holly. He's like, no, this is awful. No.
Yeah, I like it.
You don't like it? Yes?
Just gave it a 4.5.
I got 4.25.
Did?
Yeah. It's the
But
highest
she
score of
liked-
all of them. It's my favorite of all of them.
Oh, my favorite was the Sauvignon Blanc. So I will try whoever wants this can, because it's gonna go down the garbage disposal.
No, it's not.
No, it's gonna
That's
come to
what
our house.
It. I'll
I'll
trade.
walk up there and get it before you put it in the garbage disposal.
Well, Said y'all can have it. If you don't take it, that's where it's gonna go. Because I can't drink this
Hmm.
unless it's a zombie apocalypse and I'm hard up. Because if you're in a zombie apocalypse, you got to drink all the time.
Yeah, how,
So, hey, so the wine folly right here,
Yeah.
this cheap and underrated and affordable aromatic white wine that smells sweet but usually tastes dry. The best wines are made from what is it? Torontos,
yeah,
Rioja.
from the where?
I don't know. Variety. There are 3 distinct Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah,
No, keep your eyes out for the Salta and the subregion Calafate.
well, this
See
is
it?
Salta.
Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yep, ready.
Flavors: lychee, lemon lime, perfume. That's where we lost Holly.
Right,
Perfume.
right. That was the floral.
Peach and citrus. Pith. What is a pith? Citrus pith.
I don't know.
It says
Oh.
citrus pith. Does that mean the pith?
Like PITH pith?
Yeah. PITH.
I mean, there's a pith fruit.
I love how our sessions become.
A pith
Fictional.
of oranges and other citrus fruits is the stringy, spongy white stuff between the peel or zest and the fruit. It's the stuff that,
Nobody eats that.
it's the stuff that my kids make me peel off. Like if I hand them an orange with that white stuff, they're like, "Can you take off the white stuff?" Oh, that's the pith.
Oh, I just don't
So,
like. I just
Word
don't.
of the day is pith.
Oh, pith. Pith. Yeah. So
We should-
funny you should say that. I have to look this up because the only other time I've ever used pith was when it was in like anatomy lab. Yeah, it is. Where we had to go and like you have to pith the frog, which involves shoving something and scrambling
we're
their
good.
brain so that they don't
Yeah.
actually live
We're
anymore.
good. Good. Listen.
Okay.
Those frogs have been in heaven, so it's fine.
It's
I
okay.
gotta say, I've never used the word pith ever in my life.
Used
This is the
pith.
first time that word probably come out of my mouth. Pith.
So this is good though, Holly. We have a great word of the day. And so we have taught viewers something that they can take forth to their families
Yes.
when they're feeling the orange.
Christmas.
From now until the end of
Yeah.
time, when I think about the word pith, I'll think about
And
scrambling a frog's brain.
something that's sweet and dry, something like what was it? Chenin Blanc is Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like her either.
I do. She's got she's got attitude. I like it,
Yeah. Mm.
but I don't like this Evan Steven.
Evan Seven. Don't like Evan
Hey.
Seven. Good to know.
Even Steven is the ticket.
Yes, it is. Even Stevens.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. We drank 5 wines. Well done.
Yeah,
You did great.
We did great. And we're staying, precise.
How many
and,
we've been-
I don't know.
How many minutes are our viewers?
I didn't set a timer. I need to set a timer this time, but we're pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right. Well, to all of our many followers, it has been a great time and
We
stay
didn't
tuned
really
for
say
our next.
anything. We didn't really say any fun stories or anything. So at some point, in the next, we gotta have like a little cherry that we put out
I
in front of
talked about my
them.
time in New York and going to steakhouses.
No, I mean, I feel like they learned about a pith and that was it.
I mean, that's a good word though. That's going to come up in conversation. I can tell.
Oh, it is. So, okay. So you think that it's enough to entice them to listen again?
I think so. It was
What
a
about
learning moment. It was a learning moment.
Holly says,
no, it's not.
I mean, you have learned a lot today, Holly. You
I have
educated.
thought.
hey, maybe we should entice them by saying, wait for what we're gonna wear the next week. Like maybe we'll wear like some crazy headband or some
So,
crazy.
So my friend Christy, you remember I posted that it was about all these women in the 50s that would put on formals and with their
Their
cocktail
martini
glasses.
next to the like
Equal
Christmas tree.
pearl
Yeah.
necklace.
I've yet to do that. And my friend Christy actually did it. And she
Okay.
said, she texted me her picture and she said, have you made that group with the women in the formals in front of the Christmas tree? Because if so, I need you to add this picture.
I think
And
I
she
can do it tonight because I have this fancy dress on. I should
Well,
probably get a martini and stand next to my Christmas tree.
We
well,
gotta-
that's what I'm saying. I think that I'm gonna have. I have to do it. I mean, like it's out there. Like I have to do it with my Christmas tree soon. Well, I mean, it'll have to be this week because you got to do it during Christmas season. You can't do it afterwards. You got to do it.
Knowing you probably keep your Christmas
I'll
tree
do
up
mine tomorrow because I have it
February.
ready
I
tomorrow
do.
night.
I don't keep it up to February. I do keep it up through New Year's.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
To the Epiphany.
Oh yeah, that's the epiphany thing that I didn't know. I was like, what is epiphany?
Yeah, you can't put it, but aside from that, it's a lot of freaking work. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of freaking nutcrackers. You know, it took a
You
little long.
You do.
Find napkin. You have to deck yourself to, wait, it says deck yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah,
Beastie Boys.
So
I
we
love
gotta
it.
get decked out.
I love it. Okay.
This is a sign, Holly.
yep.
It's
I
happening
know. Do it. I gotta.
So we're decked out next episode.
on. Love it. All right.
Done.
Till then, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm getting some Evan 7.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
get
Seven.
Yeah.
stacks and stones. I'm gonna get some-
All right. Good night.
No.
Good night.